Hello my beautiful heartlings, this is Blackheart and welcome backstage. So today you can see there's nothing on my face yet. And that is because we are going to do the one dip challenge. I know this challenge was trending about a year ago with everybody in the beauty community, but of course I'm new and I've watched a couple videos and it just looks like a blast. So let's try it, shall we? Let's see if I can actually accomplish this, or if it's going to be a total flop. Stay tuned to see if I make a mess of my face. So as you can see, I had to do my eyebrows off camera because I realized that I did not have a brow pomade or powder at the moment that I could get to anyways. So I drew my eyebrows on and that will negate the challenge. Plus I had to pluck some of my eyebrows, so better to have them done correctly to pluck them, I guess, right? You know what I mean? So let's get this started, shall we? So the whole challenge is you're only able to take one dip of each product and put it on your face. So one dip of primer, one dip of foundation, one dip of eyeshadow, each color, one dip of bronzer, yada yada, okay? You'll see as I go along. Alright, let's do this. So first we're going to take this Rose Glow primer, and it's by Revlon, it's a drugstore product. I have not got a primer, foundation, or concealer that I like yet that is high quality, but hopefully soon. Anyways, plus this is liquidy, so one drop goes a long way. So, as you can see, I did one drop. And I'm going to take this and spread it all over my face and try to avoid my eyebrows. As you can see, that goes a long way. Typically we'd use at least 2 drops, but I guess we can't do that today because it does still feel a little bit dry and like spots, like my forehead feels like a lot more dry than my cheeks do because I'm on my lip. Anyways, next up is foundation, and because I don't have a good foundation just yet, this is still pretty good. This is what I've used for a while now. It's called Dream Radiant Liquid and it's in the color Nude Beige, number 35. So I can only use 1 squirt of this. That's going to be hard. So I'm going to actually put it on the back of my hand and take it on my beauty blender. It's almost gone too, so that's not good. Oh boy, that's a tiny little squirt. Gosh, gosh, save me. Oh no, this is not going to go far at all. And this is not full coverage either, so I'm going to be very sheer today, apparently. Oh no. Come on, foundation, come on. Gotta get the ears and the neck too, which is gonna be hard. Come on, foundation, you can do this. Don't dry up on me already. It's also like really fast drying, which kinda sucks. I'm actually getting pretty good coverage, which was a shocker. Still got a tiny bit on my hand to get the places that I miss. Again, gotta be careful of those eyebrows. Try to take it up into my hairline as much as I can. It's not going very far though. Oh no. You still gotta blend it into my neck. As you can see, there's like nothing left on my sponge and nothing left on my hand. So we're just gonna rub this like this and hope to God it blends a little bit. I don't like this challenge already. See, everybody else who did this challenge had a matte full coverage foundation, but I have very dry skin, so matte foundations don't work the best on me. But if you know of one, please let me know that is great for dry skin and doesn't dry out. Like, most foundations make my nose flake up, and it drives me crazy. Or like right here on my forehead, and then you'll see like flaky skin, and it drives me nuts. So if you know a full coverage foundation, preferably with a dewy, like a dewy finish to it, that would be great. But it's hard to find dewy full coverage foundations. This is like medium coverage, so you gotta use a lot of it to actually cover everything. And as you can see, it looks like I missed a spot on my forehead. Oh no. This is not off to a good start. I feel like I'm just blending it out more. So I'm gonna stop. Alright, concealer's next. So, I am going to be using the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer Corrector. The thing is, it is pretty much empty. So, instead of just ripping it out like everybody else does, I'm going to try to like move the stick around a little bit in there to try to get a good amount. Pretty decent. Alright, ready for this? Thank God I started using less concealer, huh? Okay then. See if we can burn this bad boy out. That wasn't too bad actually. That pretty much went as far as I needed it to. I mean, I did use it a little bit sparingly. It would have typically put on a bit more, but it worked how I needed it. Let my eyes dry a little bit so they're a little bit more full coverage, seeing I couldn't use the foundation very much. Don't want to mess up my eyebrows, but I have a feeling I'm going to. Luckily I can fix them after because they're not part of the challenge right now. But I'd rather not have to fix them again because I'd be doing my eyebrows twice and I really don't want to do my eyebrows twice. Even though I definitely dipped more than once, I don't want to have to do them twice because I feel like that's cheating regardless. Okay, concealer, come on. Under eye concealer, come on. My beauty blender's drying up. No, it's on my face. I can use a spray to dampen my beauty blender. That doesn't count, right? Just throwing it on my face because I could just go wet my beauty blender. I didn't say anything about wetting your beauty blender in any of the other videos, so I'm sure I don't get. And blend that in. It's not really blending the greatest, probably because I don't have the greatest base. Can you blend, little mister? The other side. I don't know why I do that with my mouth. I need to stop. Ow, I got some in my eyeball. Oh. Still doing it with my mouth. Huh. Like a big habit that I've done for years that I cannot break. Trying to blend it in. This beauty blender is just not staying wet. I don't understand it. a small ones. And this is like from Luxie, so it should be better than my Walmart ones, you think, anyways. But apparently it's not working as good. That side doesn't look as covered as the other side. Ugh. That's gonna bother me. My goodness gracious God. Why have you forsaken me? Of course, I already put the concealer kept back because I probably had more on it. But of course, I put it back so I can't take it out again. But see how this goes along in this one? It's gonna drive me insane. And I'm just blending it off instead of blending it in. So that didn't work how I wanted it to. But up next is, what do I even do next? Somebody tell me. Oh yeah, face, and I'll do eyes last. So that would be bronzer and contour. So I was going to use a cream contour, but I don't feel like looking through all my boxes to find right now. So we're gonna go in with a powder and a cream everything else pretty much. Oh, except my blush, which is also not cream, so I guess not everything. And eyeshadow's not, so I was planning on everything being cream. But yeah. So I have like a hair stuck in my foundation from the brush and it's making me itchy. Not like that. I'm like wiping away my foundation too. Concealer. Alright, so this is a new one. It's by LYS and it is in the shade No Limits. It's a matte bronzer. So we're going to go in with this. I don't have a brush. Bear with me. Okay, now that I got my brush, let's try this again, shall we? So, I'm going to use the... Why is this... Actually, I might save this. No, because I'm using a cream highlight. So I'm going to use a highlighting crew brush, which is actually for highlight, but I'm going to use it for... Actually, I'm going to save that for blush, actually. I'm going to use this bigger, fluffier brush. Just by BH Cosmetics. It's $114. It's a drugstore brand brush. Right? The lighting crew one is more high scale. Wow, I can't talk. Is more the lighting crew one is more fancy. So if you don't like drugstore products, lighting crew, good brand. So I can only dip this once. So let's make it a good dip. It's kind of like falling all over the place. So let's hope it doesn't do that on my face. Do it excess, but not too much. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. That's really, oh no, it came off all on one cheek. Try to make this work. It's already not really working. Bring it to my forehead before it's all gone. So hard I'm working it onto my forehead. My hairs are just pulling right out. I haven't quite gone to it. Okay. I don't think you can see that very much, but let's fix my cheeks. Oh god, I like set in place. I don't know if I like this bronzer. Or contour shade or whatever you want to call it. It's it's like stuck in place. I'm gonna have to like rub it in with my hand. Try to get it to blend a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. My cheeks definitely contoured. Try to do this one now. Definitely not gonna work as well as the other one. Can I please just dip in once more? I'm trying to make Gosh, this is going to look weird. Oh, I don't even think there's anything on the brush at this point, but I'm trying. I don't have my light shut off. Come on, Mike. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the brush at this point, but I'm trying. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm going to take my blending brush and just try to, my beauty blender with the foundation that may or may not be on it, and try to blend it in a little bit. If that don't work, I'll take my concealer on. Okay, that seemed to have worked a little bit. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Like I said, let's move on, shall we? So, next is blush and then highlighter. And I didn't tell you guys earlier, but my son is in the room to make sure that I do not cheat one little bit. And he is 7, so he has a big mouth. So he'll be like, Mom, 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 Mom. You're not allowed to do that. So anyways, blush time. He ain't feeling good though, so I ain't gonna make him get on camera. He's got a runny nose. So next we're going to take the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. And it's like a pinky, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a pinky, peachy color with sparkles in it, with this tint of gold. I guess that's how I would describe it. And I'm like wanting to do it once, but I am literally soaking that bad boy. Because I like a lot of blush. Okay. So now that it's like red to the light, just gonna barely tap it. Gonna make sure I get both my cheeks equally this time. I'm only doing the apples. I'm not going like most people do, because that's no longer in. That's no longer a trend. You're just supposed to go around the apples of your cheek, where you actually would blush. Oh no. Come on. My lighting sucks, so it's hard to tell if I'm getting this evenly. Okay, let's just pat that in so that we'll make sure that it's even. But I have it be a little less noticeable and even than too noticeable and uneven. Okay. My nose keeps itching. It's like every time I put on makeup, my nose gets itchy. Does that happen to anybody else? Or is it just me? Anyways, it's time for highlighter. So for highlighter, I am using About Face in the shade White Rock. And it's a highlight fluid, apparently. So it's this cute little bottle, and it comes with a little cap. and another dabber. I don't think it has anything in it, so I'm gonna have to squeeze and pull. Oh god, that's a lot. That thing like filled up. I don't think you can see it, but it did. It's like to there. So I don't need that much. I definitely don't. So I'm gonna put that on my hand. And yeah, I only need like half of it. That's a lot. This thing fills up. This would be perfect for like foundation. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab my sponge. And I'm just going to, oh yeah, see how much that is? Just going to put that on like so, and I'll blend it out in a minute. That is a lot, bro. I didn't expect to get so much. I'm just gonna go here. Just a tiny bit on my chin. Of course, I'm going to highlight my brow bones. Okay, well, I still got this much on my hand. So now I'm going to rub that out with my finger and blend it. I do not want to use this much, but it works, I guess. It'll just be a really shimmery look. I gotta wipe this somewhere. Bear with me. Oh wait, I found a napkin, never mind. You don't gotta bear with me. It was right there in front of my face. Okay. Now I just have to be careful not to ruin that highlight when I do my eye channel, which I probably will. So I'm gonna end up having to highlight my brow bone with a eyeshadow anyways. Same when I do highlight in the corner with, most likely. So yeah. Why is there? There's like highlighter stuck in my eyebrow. There. Now that I'm pretty much all sparkly everywhere, which I do not want to be, I use way too much. The one product I didn't need a lot of, I got a lot of. What? This one drop challenge is crazy. But okay. Okay, I see you, I see you. I can see that I use a lot of everything except highlighter, which I typically don't. If I use, if I use this, I'll take a powder over top of it, but I'll just use a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit, and take a powder over it. But apparently I don't need that because it just comes out like crazy. But anyways, it's not shimmering enough. It's like more natural, I think. It's hard to see because of all this lighting, but moving on. So we're almost finished. Just eyes and lips, and we are done. Eyes, lips, and lashes, of course, but... So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be using a cream eyeshadow, which would probably be the easiest, but, you know, why make it easy, right? So, today we're going to be using the One Size Patrick Star palette, and this is a brand new palette. Just got it in my box charm, and I love this palette so much. The pigments are amazing, and the eyeshadows feel like heaven on your eyelids. Like, they're so soft and like they almost feel like a cream. They're so soft and luxurious. And no, obviously this is not sponsored. I am not that big yet. Hopefully I hope to get it one day. We will see. But anyways, let's move on, shall we? So obviously I can only dip into the shade one time. So, gotta think about my look real quick. So, in the Patrick Star palette, we are going to take Rebel Gray. We're going to take this little fluffy brush that was just doing that on my hand, not on the palette. The palette's on the table. Okay? So, we're going to take the Rebel Gray and we're going to dip into it once. One nice big long stroke. Alright. I'm going to start with the inner crease today on both eyes. Really. You gotta be showing up like the other one is. We're gonna just take that right across, like so. Okay, that actually worked pretty well. Not very pigmented, but that's what we're going for in the inner corner anyway. So now we're going to take the same brush, because this brush seems to be working pretty good, and we're going to take Blue Undo, which is a darker blue shade. Oh, the Rebel Gray was like a silvery metallic blue. Light blue, light blue. And the Blue Undo is like a dark, semi-glittery, like very little glitter, matte blue, darker blue. I'm going to tap that off just a little bit, so it's going to have a lot of fallout. I'm going to take that inner corner. I've never used this palette before, so I hope it does me good. This is not working how I want it to. Of course. Well then, so we're just gonna blend it as much as we can. I have like this shimmer going across right there, you see it? And I can't seem to get rid of it because I don't have enough product on my brush. Okay, well that's the best we're getting, I guess, for now. Alright, well, moving on, because that's as good as we're getting, apparently. So, next, on the eyelid, we're going to take a gold color called Title Holder in the same palette. Where'd my other brush go? Actually, I might use my finger for this. Yes, I'm going to use my finger for this. So I'm going to dip my finger once. Get it all on my finger. Okay. Put that there. Put that there. By the way, I did prime my eyes prior to doing my eyeshadow. I used the Hard Candy eyeshadow primer. It's just a drugstore primer. Okay, so now we're going to take that color and we're going to put it underneath my eye. It's already running out. It's not good. Thank goodness I used two different colors for my lower lash line. Alrighty. So now we have to do the lower lash inside and the pop in the corner. Do for the inner lash line. Should we go for another pop of color? Or should we just use the gold? So there's a baby teal in the ATHR Beauty Palette. I don't know the name, to be dead honest with you. So I'm going to take this baby teal right here. So I'm going to dip my brush into that teal. No, I call the other one teal. It's like a baby teal, like a light greener teal color. Now I dipped it in once. Now I took the brush in that color. I'm gonna powder's getting in my eye. I'm gonna take that and smoke it out. Take that and smoke out the lower lash line. I'm gonna take that other brush that had the darker blue on it to darken up that outer line again. So, now that I fixed those outer corners, let's move on to the pop of color on the inside. This look is really becoming something I wasn't expecting, but whatever, let's go with the flow, huh? So, for the inner corner, we want a bright pop of color, right? So, there is this like super sparkly baby teal, so I used this one on the outer lash line, this one on the inner lash line, and then use this bright blue on the inner lash line. And I think I'm going to use my finger so that way it works better. So I just rub it once. Just rub it. And okay. Clean that up a little bit. Okay. So now that the eyes are done, we're going to do mascara and lashes and the lips, and we're almost done. So, be right back while I grab mascara. So I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty mascara. I might use a dash of Tom Ford too because this is length and that's volume. I don't know if that's cheating or not, but they're two different mascaras. So I don't know. Might not, because I also have false lashes. So I was whipping the tip off. I'm not grabbing extra or anything. Okay. There. So now upper lashes. Pretty soon I'll have a better camera and I won't be so up and close and personal with my cell phone. And I'll have a better setup with a mirror and a light and everything else. So pretty soon I'll be so up close and personal and you won't be able to see my nose hairs and my everything else. Hey, at least you know my skin looks good, right? Because I'm up close. At least you know what my makeup really looks like, unlike some who use like the filters in their cameras. Not calling anybody out, not shading anybody. Cause I probably use that too while I had it, but. I used it a couple times now and it doesn't really work for me. The new lashes are maybe like double, triple the size and look how tiny they are. They're long, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't give them length or volume. Like, my lashes are never that small, ever. Like, if I put on a Tom Ford right now, you'd be like, oh my god, what a difference. Which is weird because all the rest of Fenty Beauty products are amazing. I like it on the bottom lashes, kind of, but... Well, I could use this as a base, but... It just doesn't do magnificent things for my eyelashes, like makes them tiny. Yeah, I need to do a couple coats with it. Maybe I'll try it on another day, but not today because it's the one dip challenge. Anyways, I'm gonna look at my lashes and actually I can't because I only can use one dip of glue. So give me a second while I get my lashes out of the package and cut them, and I'll be right back. So my camera died while filming my lashes, unfortunately, but I plugged it in. I took this lash off and restuck it with the glue that it had on it to make it fit better, and because it was not sticking right. Anyways, so now I forgot because I pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for? I pretty much cut you out of eyebrows, and there was another one I cut you out of. Anyways, I have brow gel, and I'm only using one dip. Okay, anyways, now that I almost messed my brows up, let's move on, shall we? So last thing is lips. And I have Man Eater by Tarte. Oh, by the way, my eyebrow gel was Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Granite, and it's a tinted brow gel. And I have Tarte Man Eater lipstick that I'm going to use in the shade Buff. So, I'm going to try to smush this around here, make sure it's nice and full. And let's see if I can do this. Oh, by the way, while my phone was dead, my son fell asleep on the floor. Which is why I'm not stopping the video since he fell asleep. Okay, and that's the finished look. Let me go on some light and I'll show you. Ooh, that Man Eater, huh? Really pumping. So glad it doesn't taste like cinnamon though, because I'm allergic to cinnamon and most plumpers use cinnamon, which really sucks for me. Oh no, I almost forgot setting spray, so I can only use one spritz of it. And it's a pretty big mister, pretty good mister. So, all done. Let's go to that light now. So this is the finished look. Not so bad for only using one dab of everything, right? Anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell. And why not leave me a comment for the next idea that you want me to do. I love you all. I will see you all later. And I hope you have wonderful holidays if I don't see you before then. This has been Blackheart. backstage, and I'm signing off.